Daytona 500 as important as it used to be. And so she was doing it very Amanda, very nice, very good. And I was like, let me just step in a second. That was outrageous what he did. And so
So one time.
So I think this year was just one time.
Okay, well, you're good, Freddie.
I was going to ask you, so like, has there been one? I mean, obviously, we got called to the hauler one time. That was maybe the most, but
I had nothing to do with that one.
Oh, so okay, so that's even better then. Do you have a moment in the last few years that you think that sticks out where you really wanted to just punch me in the face or something like that?
Yeah.
Let me count the way. How long do we got?
Yeah. No. So as I've kind of gotten into this role and done this now, this is wrapping up my 19th year in NASCAR. But in this particular role of sort of managing the competition comms, probably doing it now 6 years. I started off with the super thin skin. Everything else is fat, but the skin is super thin. And I've gotten thicker skin. And so I don't really let as much bother me. I remember I blew up in Mike 2 years ago, maybe, when I think you said the next gen car ruined super speedway racing. It's ruined short track racing, and now it's ruined road course racing. And so I got really upset about that.
Yeah, I did hear about that one. Somebody mentioned that one to me. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that was probably not ideal.
Has all the tension been behind the doors, or have you guys done it? Like, have you been heated to each other's face?
We've texted back and forth 3 times.
So the show's been better since Tommy NASCAR's been on. Right?
Now that we have 2 members of the NASCAR family here with us, Tommy France and Mike. But yeah, but the good news is, today we can kind of let it fly because you and Amanda are the only ones from NASCAR that ever listen to this show, so we can say whatever. Nobody's going to know about it.
I think they'll listen to this one.
So I think that's and when I was getting into it with Mike, and I kind of feel bad because like I've also made a rule because I made this mistake before of going to people's bosses and not to the direct person. That's just a chicken move. But so I was thinking about it. I felt bad, and I don't think your question to Reddick was out of line. I think it was probably oddly timed, but I think you were going off, conversation that maybe Junior was having, right? But so my point to Mike was like, if Reddick was like, nah, that's crazy. It's Daytona 500 is awesome. It's still the #1 race. Like, I want to win that more than ever. I just don't think it would have been clipped and posted. I think. Yeah. So that's what I get on Mike a lot. I'm like, sometimes Dirty Mo trades on negativity to get engagement, and he argues with me on that one, and I'll argue back, and then we land in a good place. Like it didn't get, I wouldn't say get heated, but Amanda was like, all right, let's change the subject, and he's like, this is not arguing. I'm like, yeah, this is just sport.
But like